riba. Number 2, deceit. And number 3, ambiguity. These 3 types make transactions haram. What is meant by ambiguity? Ambiguity is a huge section in jurisprudence, Islamic jurisprudence or fiqh, when it comes to prohibited forms of transaction. And there are endless means and topics and ways it can be involved in. Ambiguity means that there is something that does not give you a clear point of view, whether because of the reduction in the quantity or the danger of not knowing what you're involved in, or due to the fact that there is ignorance. So when we buy and sell and we don't know what we're buying and selling, this is when ambiguity is involved. And we don't know what's the conclusion. Something is covered. How can we get involved in it? Something that I am unable to deliver, or the buyer is unable to receive, or we, both of us or one of us, does not know the actual and real quantity. And gharar, or ambiguity, is prohibited in Islam, as per the hadith of Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, where the Prophet ﷺ prohibited the sales of ambiguity. And what are the guidelines on what is this allowed with regards to ambiguity? Scholars say that when there is great deal of ambiguity, how? When you get involved in a transaction, but the ambiguity is so huge that there might be a great loss to one of the parties. And this would come in the types of ambiguity that we will talk about later on. But for example, there are different types of transactions that involve ambiguity. When someone says to you, whatever you touch is yours for $1. And sometimes you get involved or get interested in something you saw. So you think that, maybe if I touch this lot, I will get a huge, great benefit and profit, and one of the best deals I've ever done in my life. Why? There might be diamonds in it. There might be silk. There might be expensive electronics, a mobile phone for $1. So you touch, and you may get something and you may get nothing. It's the same thing in fun fairs. When you go and play a mechanical machine, you give $1 and then you try to grab something of value, and most likely you'd fail to grab it or operate it, so you end up having nothing. And the likes. This is huge ambiguity, and it involves gambling, which involves a lot of ambiguity as well. When you pay the lottery ticket, you get to lose $1 or $5, but you may win or hit the jackpot, 100 million. It's worthwhile for me. This is what shaitan tells me. Alongside these things that are haram, when it is possible to avoid ambiguity without going to a great deal of trouble, you can simply say that, watch out this and that, and to clarify to the customer what's involved so that you will avoid such ambiguity without any hardship on you or on the buyer himself. And when there is no need for this ambiguity, you can be clear, you can make things obvious. So when you don't, when you deliberately make it ambiguous, then this where the haram comes, because one of you at the end of the transaction is going to be very angry for the loss he made. Whether the buyer who lost something for way more expensive than $1, or for the seller, that is, or for the buyer who lost the $1 and could not gain anything.